Hi guys, it's me Janine.
And I'm Jim.
And we are the J&J Gardening and Yard Projects. So hey guys, so this is our second video on our new channel, J&J Gardening and Yard Projects. And in my first video I showed you guys my yard and we'll be doing all our videos. Oof, the bugs are crazy out here. Sorry about that, but it's buggy. It's been raining here crazy in Florida here, so the yard is still quite big buggy with all the rain we've been getting. But anyway, I showed you guys in my last video my yard and we're going to be doing all our videos on. So I showed you the area where we're going to be doing our projects on building an outdoor kitchen and more outdoor living space in our yard. And I also showed you the start of our garden, which we have progressed quite a bit on. And I showed you guys our greenhouse with the tomatoes and jalapenos. And I want to go over in this one more about the peppers that I explained in my first video on how we got peppers from a pepper plant. From a pepper instead of buying seeds. So in this video we're going to go in more detail about that, on how more efficient it is and how more cost efficient it is for you guys to get the seeds right from your fruits and vegetables and grow the stuff on your own from your own seeds from your own vegetables than going to a store and buying the seeds there. And we're going to go into more detail on what I mean about that, because our videos are all about making things more easier, more efficient for people, and just helping them out on that, because it has worked for us and we want to share that with everybody out there. And that's what our videos are going to be about. I'm also going to show you that strange plant that grows in our yard last year. Well, it grew there years ago before we moved here, and it was a very strange plant, and I thought I pulled it all up and we haven't seen anything for like 7 years, and now all of a sudden this year it's growing back after 7 years, and this thing is just a weird, unique plant. So I'm going to share that with you guys as well. Alright, so I'm going to flip it over now to the yard to show you guys the progress on our garden. Alrighty, so my husband, he just got done, which is Jim. He just got done watering our greenhouse. I'm going to show you that. Still mind me, I'm a little tongue-tied, twisted doing this video. I'm like half out of it because I woke up early this morning to do a couple of things, so bear with me on it. So I put you guys into my greenhouse here to show you the progress that we're making on our veggie plants here. So we got quite a few tomato plants here. We got about, so I counted the last time, I think there was 6 here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 6 tomato plants. We got 1 jalapeno plant in here, which, as you can see, our jalapeno is still kicking and it's looking really good. It's getting big, and we still have those tomatoes, which I'm still waiting for them to turn red. And we're still waiting for tomatoes to come up on these plants. I mean, these plants, as you can see, they're beautiful. They're nice, thick stems on them. They're a good height. We're just waiting for the tomatoes to start popping up on them. And then that little skinny one right there, which I showed that in my first video, that is going to be a blueberry bush. So we're starting to see there's more little flowers leaves that just grew on it. I'm trying to zoom in to show you, but on the very base of it, I'm starting to see new little leaves growing on it, which have like a little red tinge to them on top. It's hard to show you guys in the video, but yeah, that's going to be our blueberry bush. So I can't wait to show you guys the progress of that, so you guys get to see what it looks like now here, and wait till it starts getting bigger. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to follow the progress of these plants on how they grow and how long it takes for them to start getting their veggies on them and stuff, and also when we start going to get blueberries on our blueberry bush there. So we're going to pop out of here now, and I'm going to show you guys the veggie pods, which I showed that in my last video too, the veggie pods, which is our above garden. I'm just trying to zipper back up my greenhouse here. No buggies getting in there. That's important to always keep it closed to keep the buggies out. So now, me and my husband, we're going to go over with you guys our veggie pods, and also about our peppers that we grew from the pepper that we ended up getting. So as you can see, the veggie pods, they're busting at the seams. They're huge. I mean, this is like one tomato plant in this one, I think?
Yeah.
So he's going to open up this one for you guys so you guys can see the progress. These are like the awesome way to garden. So if you guys don't have a big yard and you guys are interested in gardening,
There you go.
a lot of different stuff,
Oh, I can't go around.
the veggie pods are the way to go. So check out this veggie pod. Look at all these. This is all one, I think, tomato plant, I
No,
think.
there's a
Right?
bunch of different
Oh, there's a few one in here. Have we seen any tomatoes yet?
Not yet.
But look at this thing. Look how much it grew. See on the top there? We try to tuck it all in because it gets out of control. So what you want to do is you can grow your stuff in these veggie pods till they get to a certain height, and then you can carefully transplant them into a decent sized pot and then put them into a greenhouse like that size, and then they'll do the rest, because the ones that I showed you in that greenhouse we actually took out of these veggie pods.
But look at the peppers.
So the peppers, so we're going to go into detail about the peppers, because the pepper is the main thing on what we want our videos to be about, is for you guys to look at growing your stuff more efficiently and less money.
Well, explaining the veggie pod, the bottom part, these are your water troughs. And then there's a screen that goes across that. You put this white stuff, which is the perlite, which lets water drain through, so your bins will fill up with water, and it'll consistently water. So you don't have to water every day. Like you said, you go away for a week and your plants will still be watered for you. Basically, everything is right there. It just does itself. And all we do is we add our fertilizer. That's it.
So I wanted to show you guys the size of these peppers, and then we're going to go into detail about it. So look at the size. So if you guys see our first video that we did, which was 6 days ago, so if you check out our first video, you'll see the size of the size of the peppers I showed you. Look at the size of them now in just 6 days. Look at that. Look at that one. It's almost the size of his palm. Look at, well, yeah, just about. Oh my God. And that was in 6 days. So if you guys check out our first video and then you look at this one, you can compare the size of the pepper within just 6 days. And then we got new ones coming in too. We got one right here. Look at the little baby one popping up right there. And then we got another one there. We got all those other ones. So now my husband's going to go into more detail about how it is more efficient to do it by buying a pepper and growing it.
Oh yeah, let me grab my prop.
Yeah, so my husband, he's going to go grab the stuff so we can go into more detail on why we do it this way versus going out and buying seeds, because you can go to any store and buy a package of seeds for any type of vegetable that you want to grow. Well, we want to show you the price comparison between buying a pepper and drying out the seeds in it and planting it like we did here versus going out and buying a package of seeds and planting it that way. So we're going to show you the price comparison on that. And you can do this with anything from tomatoes, peppers, jalapenos, anything, anyone that you have a seed that you can dry out and transplant it. We're also going to show you ones with the scallions. I haven't had a chance to go and get the scallions yet, but when I go to the store and get scallions, I'm going to show you a trick with the scallions as well, so you don't have to go out and buy seeds for that either. So he's coming around now. So he just had to go into the kitchen. So he thought he had it on hand, but he had to run into the kitchen to go grab the package to show you what we originally bought last year and what we saw the stuff was for this year when we went to the store as well. It's a big difference. So he's going to show you that now.
So now, if you see, this was at our supermarket yesterday. This is at our Winn-Dixie. And you can see red peppers and the yellow peppers, BOGO.
There was a glare on there.
$1.99, right? So you're paying $1.99 for 2 peppers. For this, you spend $2.49 to get these seeds. And 106 milligrams. There is about, I want to say like 15 seeds in here. That's 1 pepper, and that was over 15 plants that took. And I didn't even take all the seeds out. So you got a choice of spending $2.49 or $1.99, or if you just want green peppers, or well, that's another one. Those are green onion scallions. And those you never have to buy. All you do is you put that in water and you keep regrowing it. So once you take it and put it in water, the roots grow, plants are right in your soil, you're done.
And
every time you want it, just snip it and it'll just grow up again.
You'll get unlimited amounts of green onion, which we're going to actually buy. Green onion doesn't actually show you the progress of that on actually that being done.
And like green peppers, 89 cents. I think for green pepper seeds, it's $1.89. Why don't you just buy a pepper? It's cheaper. Save yourself some money.
I mean, look how many pepper plants we got here. We got how many? We got 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
22 pepper plants from one pepper that we cooked and ate, and it gave us all of these. We're gonna get so many peppers from that one pepper. So guys, that's what our videos are about, to show you guys the easiest way to garden and get as many vegetables as you can at a quality, cheap price. So please look forward to more of our videos so you guys can see more of our progress on how to save money when gardening and buying vegetables at the store and planting them yourself. And then in our other videos, I'm going to quickly show you that, because I showed everybody my yard in my first video. But in this one, for anybody who hasn't seen that first video, this is the area where we're going to be doing our project, putting in an outdoor living area, kitchen area, and everything. So we're going to be following the progress of that as well on our videos. So, and that's our little hot tub that we bought. It does the same thing as those big, huge fiberglass ones. It has bubbles, it has heat and everything. It's just more compact and a lot more cheaper too. So, and it does the same exact thing, bubbles and heat. So this is our yard. We're gonna be doing all our videos and we're gonna keep you guys on that progress. Oh, one other thing I have to show you guys is that plant.
The important thing that everybody should remember is the seed package that I showed you was from last year. Since inflation and the way the economy keeps going, you know those seeds have gone up. I mean, if the peppers have gone up from when they were like 69 cents for one, they went up again. So now you're probably looking $3.99, $4 for seeds. So cost effectiveness.
That's so true. That's so true. I'm gonna show them the progress of my plastic flowers, as I call them. Because when you guys see these things, when they're full bloomed, they look plastic. They are crazy. So this is what I'm talking about. I showed this in my last video 6 days ago. So if you look at that video, and you'll get to see what I'm showing you here, and you'll see the difference on how much it's blossomed in just 6 days from that video. Look at these things. Isn't that weird? I got one there and one there. Now, I plucked all these things 7 years ago, and they never came back until now. And it's crazy because these things are like plastic. And it looks like this stem thing right here, this stick, let me move this around. I got these thorns from my lemon tree, which is buried in these big leaves here. But you see this thing right here? This looks like a new one forming, which you can see it's just a little stick thing, but it looks like it's starting to sprout into what these are. See how it has like a pine cone type shape to it? These things are gonna get, when they bloom, they're gonna get this red color, and they look plastic. They're the strangest looking plants I've ever seen. So I'm gonna show you guys the progress of these so you guys can see what they look like when they go through their stages. So I just wanted to show you how much they've changed since that video from only 6 days ago. That's crazy, right? These things are weird looking. But I like to have my videos be interesting too and show you guys unique things. So that is my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and got some good information on it to help you guys out when you guys are gardening and looking for a cheaper, easier way to garden and get as much fruits and vegetables as possible. So thank you guys for watching, and please look forward to our next video on J&J Gardening and Yard Projects.